Nobody warns you that your first online debate tournament is likely 20% debating and 80% waiting, panicking, and refreshing Tabby Cat. You think it's going to be this super smooth academic experience, but it's not. Someone's mic won't work, a round will start 40 minutes late. Your judge might disappear, and at some point you will question every argument you've ever written. That is completely normal. The first thing you need to know is online tournaments are slow, like weirdly slow. A round scheduled for 9 a.m. may start at 9:40, and beginners usually waste this time doom scrolling or stressing. Don't do that. This is actually one of the biggest advantages of online tournaments. Use delays to refine rebuttals, redo weak analytics, think of weighing, reorganize blocks, or discuss strategy with teammates. The people who improve fastest at tournaments are usually the ones adapting between rounds, not just repeating the same case over and over. Then pairings come out. Immediately, your heart rate triples for no reason. Maybe your opponent has a terrifying school name. Maybe they have 400 debate awards in their bio. Maybe they look 25 years old. But relax. Debate skill is way less predictable than beginners think. A lot of experienced debaters sound scary before the round and completely manageable once you actually debate them. Do not lose mentally before the round even starts. Then you join the room. And honestly, the first few seconds are always awkward. Everyone pretends to look calm while secretly checking their case for the 15th time. Usually something goes wrong immediately. Somebody can't hear audio, someone disconnects, the judge is late, or evidence sharing becomes chaos. Do not panic when this happens. Online debate tournaments are held together by pure determination and unstable Wi-Fi. Tech problems are part of the experience. The biggest shock for beginners is realizing how mentally exhausting online debate is. Because while speaking, you're also flowing, checking evidence, preparing responses, watching prep time, and trying not to forget your own argument. And yes, you will probably mess up at some point. Maybe you lose your train of thought, miss an argument, speak too fast, or realize halfway through rebuttal that your response made no sense. But keep going. Most mistakes feel much bigger in your own head than they actually are. Prep time online feels like your brain entering maximum overdrive. And this is where organization matters a lot. Because if your files are messy, prep becomes where is the document instead of actual strategy. Also, don't just spend prep defending your old arguments. Use tournament time to improve your case continuously. Some of the best arguments you will ever make are ones you think of between rounds. This is where online tournaments become dangerous, because after a few rounds, everyone's energy crashes. People stop eating properly, they stop drinking water, they start sounding like sleep-deprived philosophers. Take care of yourself between rounds. And mentally, don't let one bad round destroy the rest of your tournament. A lot of beginners spiral after one loss and start debating scared afterward. Well, one round means almost nothing. Reset mentally and move on. Your first online tournament will probably feel chaotic, exhausting, and slightly ridiculous. But after a few rounds, you'll realize everyone else is also adapting in real time. Nobody feels perfectly prepared. That's kind of the whole activity. So don't focus on trying to look like an experienced debater immediately. Focus on staying calm, improving round by round, and learning how to think under pressure. That's what actually matters. Subscribe to Ox Debate. Thank you.